Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is MTEN and today we are looking at every single Terraria spoiler for the upcoming Terraria 1.4 Journey's End update. They've been teasing this update for I think a couple of years now, but throughout that time there has been a lot of spoilers that have been given out, so I may have to split this video into several parts. But today we're going to go through all of the spoilers posted on the Terraria Journey's End spoiler compendium on the Terraria forums. So I'll leave a link to this in the comment section down below so you can see for yourself, but I'm just going to go through them. So the first spoiler, which you can see here, is there is a new block swap feature. So the player can replace any block, and it looks like chests and furniture as well, with whatever they have in their inventory instead of having to dig something up and then replace it with a different block. I think this will be a fantastic feature for builders out there. I'm sure many of you will be excited for that. Next up, we have the Void Vault and Void Bag player storage. So this looks like another item that's sort of like a safe. The Void Bag or Void Vault sucks up items as you pick them up, and they go into your Void Vault, and then you can access them from there, which looks interesting. I'm not sure exactly how this thing will work, but we're going to have to wait and see. Alright, next up, from the looks of it, there has been a new wind mechanic implemented, and as you can see here, the player is holding a kite, or a wyvern kite. So this makes me guess that there is going to be multiple kites in the game, based on the fact that they've referenced kites, and not just kite. But the wind impacts, as you can see further down, vines, leaves. You can see leaves blowing across the screen. And it also looks like there's a whole bunch of new flowers on the ground. So there's going to be plenty of quality of life updates in this update from the looks of it. Just little mechanics. It also looks like there's windy water mechanics. There looks to be seasons. So here we've got regular, and then here we've got what looks to be an autumn season or an autumn biome, or someone has just painted the trees. That could be a little sneaky little teaser where they've just painted the trees a different colour. So I'm going to hold out hope that it is a new autumn time of month or like season update, but I think there is potential that they've just painted the trees and they've thrown us off. Up next, Razor Chroma support. Your keyboard will be based on the colours on the screen, which is pretty cool if you have a keyboard that is functional with that. Alright, up next we have players can sit. Now there's a few things going on in this spoiler that you can see, not just that players can sit. You can see what looks to be an armor rack up in the top right of the screen. Potentially, I'm not sure if this is a new window that you can see in the background there, or a new background wall. It looks kind of like meshy. I'm not sure about that. And there is also the armor stand and bar stool seats. So we've got red seats on the bar stools alongside the player sitting. As well as that, we also have two new food items there. We have a milkshake and a burger that the player has just eaten. So I'm not sure how food will be implemented in this update, or whether it will be more important in this update, whether there'll be new gameplay mechanics regarding it. And then here it looks like there's more food on the table. So it looks to be roast chicken, soup, a pie, a salad maybe. I'm not sure, but it looks like we'll be getting plenty of food options. Alright, up next, player emotes. I'm presuming this will be a multiplayer thing. I don't really see the use of it in single player, but we'll see how it goes. Then next, this will be something that many builders will be happy about. The ability to change statue shapes. Now, I'm not sure if any of these statues are new. I can't really tell. I think maybe those zombie hand ones are new. But it looks like statues can be reflected on both sides, which is fantastic because currently, I believe, statues can only be placed one way. Gonna presume. Alright. Up next, we have new pets. And look, there is potential that some of the clothing items in this spoiler are from, or are new. I'm not sure about that. I feel like the dress there is new. I'm not sure about these vanity sets. Anyway, there is a new cat and a new dog pet from the looks of it. Or I'm going to presume they're pets. They could be NPCs based on the fact that they have names. So we'll see. New biomes. So first of all, I'm going to point out that these trees have a different sprite. They look... the art style is very interesting. It's very different to what we've currently got. I'm not sure what I think of it just yet. We'll see how it plays out. Or maybe they're doing texture packs. Maybe these are texture packs implemented, because a lot of these art styles look so different from what we've currently got that I'm not sure how well they'll fit other than like literally redoing everything. Anyway, a new oasis mini biome with reeds, with dragonflies, and with cactuses and ferns that we can see so far. So we've got some new plants, some new peaceful pets. Yeah. New creatures, we've got the goblin shark, which looks to be, I'm going to presume this is a hard mode blood moon enemy, based on the fact that it looks like there's a blood moon going on. And you can see it leaping out of the water and shooting spit or something, blood spit at the player. It looks quite deadly. I don't really see this being a pre-hard mode enemy because it seems to be too intense. I'm also not sure what that item is on the ground. It could be something new, or it could be just a little decoration. Alright, new items, weapons and gear. We have the new summoner weapon, the Scarab Bomb. So this looks like something you can get from the desert, and basically it's just a bomb that is directional and it shoots forward. So that seems pretty cool. That'll be exciting for miners, particularly potentially great for creating elevators. I could see that being of much use. Next we have Star Cannon version 2. Now this looks like hard mode equivalent of the Star Cannon. Looks to be very powerful. I don't really see this being a free hard mode weapon either. It could potentially be post Moonlord, because there's a lot of damage being dealt here. Next we have the minecart, which looks to be a new minecart. I think it's pretty self-explanatory with this one. The sunglasses fall out of the sky, or the player jumps up to them and it immediately goes onto them. So I'm not sure if that's going to be a testing feature just for this sort of little post here, or whether that will actually be a feature in the game. I have no idea what's going on here. Looks like there's a player who's got a polar bear or a wolf, and then they transition to a mannequin. And then also they damage the NPC with a sword, which is not something you can currently do in the game. So there's a lot going on in this one, and I'm not gonna say I know exactly what's going on, because I clearly do not. Alright, up next we have the new weapon, the Celebration Mark II. Now I'm gonna presume this is a very, very post Moonlord weapon. It looks like it combines elements of the Vortex Beta and the Celebration. It looks ridiculous. I'm not sure if there's going to be that much post Moonlord content as far as bosses goes, but this looks quite crazy. So we'll see if this will be making any top 5 weapons lists after the update drops. Alright, up here we have a new Summoner Staff, which from the looks of it could be an early game Summoner Staff. It looks like a white tiger or a snow leopard of some kind. We'll see how this goes. A couple of things. You can see a little music note flying above the player. This could potentially be a pet, a light guide, or something else. These blocks look new to me. I'm not sure. They could be re-sprites or painted blocks. And the other thing to note is the summoner is targeting mannequins. Now that's something that summoner weapons don't currently do, so we'll see if that is a new feature, or whether it's something that can be turned on or off, because I feel like that could be difficult in game where they have summoner weapons targeting mannequins instead of actual enemies, so I'm sure they'll be testing all that stuff out. Rainbow Trails. I don't know what this is, if there's, if this is a mount of some kind, if this is wings of some kind, not really sure, or if this is a jetpack. This could be the jetpack, could be a jetpack joyride crossover for all I know, but we'll see how it goes. Tossing something in the water. Now this It looks to be some kind of chum or bait that we will see in the game. And this could be potentially for fishing, or it could be for summoning another ocean boss. You never know. I'm presuming there is some use to this feature, but we'll see. Next, glowing bats. Now, I haven't done my research on this one. I have a feeling that it is a summoning item. I don't believe it's a pet. I'm pretty sure it's a summoning item, but I'm not 100% sure. Now, also you can see what looks to be some gloves with particle effects coming off them on the player. I'm not sure if this will be a resprite of the fire gauntlets that have been painted, or whether this is a new thing entirely. Lava shark. Here we have what looks to be a new mount that can go into lava. And it's pretty self-explanatory. The lava shark, that'll be interesting. We'll see how useful this is in the game, because currently, like, you know how we have the tortoise mount, and I don't know about you guys, it doesn't really get used that often except in adventure maps. So maybe this is this type of mount that is useful for adventure maps and stuff like that, but not really that useful in the game, unless perhaps it is a pre-hard mode mount that will be fantastic for fighting the wall of flesh, or if there's any hard mode equivalents of the wall of flesh. Alright, here we have a pogo stick. Will this be an accessory? Will this be a mount? I have no idea, but it looks to be quite bouncy and quite controllable. So I feel like the player will have a lot of guidance over how, I don't know, whether this is just a new game mechanic or a gimmicky thing. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, quality of life upgrades. Here we can see the barriers changing. I'm presuming this would change as people travel to different biomes or throughout different stages of the game. I'm not really sure. Or whether this is something that you can choose to do yourself. If this is biome based, I am intrigued by some of these which look quite steampunky. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, up next. Now this is the new World Gen menu, and as of recording this on the 14th of April, this has been updated once again. So from here, there will be 2 new game modes. We will see the Journey game mode and the Master mode. So the Journey mode is something that we're not quite sure what it is, but it is positioned to the left of normal mode. So I'm going to guess that it's either a peaceful mode, however that's going to work, or a creative mode for Terraria 1.4, and it'll be some equivalent of that, because I believe Senex mentioned the potential for a creative mode in this update. Now, Master mode, from the looks of it, will be like expert mode, but more intense, more crazy. You know, we'll see some crazy speedruns on that, I'm sure. Probably not something that I'll be good enough to play, to be honest with you, but we'll see how it goes. New splash screens, so basically just new background things for the game. I'm not sure if any of these will actually be implemented into the game, such as skeletons and giant eyes and all this stuff. Maybe we'll get a graveyard biome in the Crimson, you never know. New paintings for all of you builders out there. I believe this is, I'm not sure if these podiums are new and these barriers, but they could just be repainted rope. I'm not sure. That's new though, and that's new. So we have desert crates from the looks of it, which is fantastic, because we now, looks like we'll be getting crates for each biome, and I feel like the desert is definitely a biome that is quite lacking with that sort of thing. So it'll be great to see it getting some love and attention in this update. It also looks like we'll be getting some marble pillars, potentially. So that'll be nice. That's definitely something I could see a lot of people using. Here, this new Pharaoh cat thing looks to be new as well. So, new furniture, corruption 1.3.6. This player also has a glowing eye. I'm not really sure how that's going to work. But yeah, new corruption furniture. It looks like there's a shadow orb there, so I'm not sure whether someone has picked up a shadow orb and moved it. I wonder if that'll be a feature or whether they've literally built around the shadow orb. We will see. But yeah, looks like we've got a full furniture set there. We've also got a new set of spider furniture, spider blocks, and the little stylist down there, the poor stylist. Yeah. We've also got vortex furniture, solar furniture, and more. So we've got all the little blocks and stuff. This looks quite spectacular. And it also I'm not sure about this. It looks like the walls have been placed diagonally. But I'm also not sure if those there are... Yeah, I'm not sure if those are actuated blocks there that just make it look diagonal. I'm not sure about that one. So don't quote me on that, whether that will be a full thing in the game. Throne room. What's new here? I don't know what these are. Yeah, I don't know, but they look new. Or they could be resprites of something. Bamboo furniture. This is new. This looks like a little bonsai plant or something along those lines, which could be interesting. As well as the new bamboo furniture set. To me, it looks like these are... this is just the bamboo furniture set painted in various different colours. There we go. Alright, so here we have a cowboy outfit. It's shooting the revolver. That's about it. Nothing really too new there. New biome backgrounds. Now, I believe we are getting larger mushroom biomes as well, which could be pretty cool. I'm excited to see that. I don't know if there's anything new else in here. But yeah, got new regular backgrounds as well. Now, new Hallow biome, which looks cool. They've resprited and reshaded some of the trees there, which is awesome. Alrighty, here, what's going on here? We've got the ocean biome. And I don't know if there's anything new there. Can you... is this new? You could place anchors? I don't know if that's new or not. We'll see. New crimson biome backgrounds. Cool. Nothing else looks to be new there. Oh, I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a new or an old pet. That light pet. That's just a wisp in a bottle there. Then this thing here looks to be new to me. I'm not entirely sure, but it looks to be new. Alright, so then we've got two new spoilers here. So I'm not going to go and look through the videos currently. I believe there's nothing new in there other than the music, but I believe there's some new stuff in this video here. Alright, so that's all I'm going to get through in this video, just because there's so many spoilers that have been released so far. In the next video, I am going to discuss and talk about the trailer that was posted. So there's heaps of spoilers in that, so I'm going to go through that and do a quick breakdown. So subscribe if you want to see me go through that. There is also a whole bunch of Discord spoilers at the end here, so I'm going to go through them as well. The other thing that there is still yet to go through is there has been more spoilers posted since this was last updated. Yeah, this was last edited a few months ago, so there's been new spoilers since then, and I'm going to go through them as well in the next video, so make sure you stick around for that. This might be a 2 or a 3-part series, but anyway, thank you all for watching this one. Please make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more content coming soon, and I will see you all next time. And also make sure to subscribe for all the Terraria 1.4 content I'm going to be putting out when the update drops, which is very exciting because we have a release date now, and it is 32 days away. March, or as of recording this, May the 16th. So get your calendars ready, put in that date, and get ready to turn on notifications, because I'm going to be posting a lot of videos that are just going to explain all you need to know about the new update. So thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all next time.